All right, we are live. That's 7:40. Just getting to the trail. I said I was going to start about 7:45 today, but it's clear skies today. It seemed fairly bright, so I headed out on my walk. Day 156. If you're coming in on the replay, thank you very much. I appreciate that. And there's Rainy. Good morning, Rainy. It is a little chilly this morning. Sending up all that love. I appreciate that, Rainy. Grandpa Dave, good morning. I am well. I hope you are well as well. Walking in the wild. Good morning, sir. How are you? You guys were having at it yesterday. I enjoyed that. I was taking a little break from some drywall work and turned my phone on and saw you guys live. Love watching them trees come down. Lisa's here. Good morning, Lisa. Lisa, it is fantastic to see you today. The old hag is here. Good morning. How much did I get done yesterday? Well, I got some drywall work done. I was working most of the day. Had to go to the grocery store. And but after that, yeah, most of the day up until almost 9 o'clock last night. Actually, a little bit past 9 o'clock. So my mother is not improving very quickly. How are you feeling? You said that you weren't feeling well. Grandpa Dave, it's starting to, yeah. I mean, it's pretty much finished. It's just a bunch of little projects. There's a couple big projects, but a bunch of little stuff, time-consuming stuff. The videos I'm doing, the one step closer to Ohio, I'm using them as motivation. And just like these walks motivate me, coming out every morning and walking definitely helps me. So I'm trying to use the same format basically to get shit done around the house. Forcing myself to video tape stuff and do things so that I can videotape them and get some things done. So, yeah. Rugged Northeast. Good morning. Rainy, I am considering that. Round Pounder, good morning. When I get back to the house, haven't been to work in over a week. Good news is, Rainy, that I haven't had to put. GP, easy to say. The advice guy, good morning, everyone. Thank you, Rainy, for that. What's on the agenda today? Well, the walk course, and school's canceled. Lisa, yeah, I was watching Out and About this morning, and he's up in Northeast Ohio, and yeah, there's snowing up there. He said schools were closed. And old boulder holders. Why is it autocorrect to Fauna instead of Donna? You're 4.5 hours north of him. Okay. I'm about 8 hours south of him, so, and it's cold here. So, ACR, good morning. All right, Donna. In case y'all are wondering there, Donna, I keep saying Donna, and her name shows up as the old hag, because that's what she is. That's my twin sister, my much older twin sister. Go the flu. I'm glad you're better. Um, yeah, well, someone asked what that was on the agenda today. Well, I started doing some joint compound or drywall work yesterday, fixing that crack in the ceiling in my living room. Got the first coat done. I'm using some rapid set joint compound, so I'm hoping that today I can get 2 more coats on it and at least have it ready for paint by the end of the day today. Oh, there's a deer. Oh, gee whiz, there's a whole bunch of them. Y'all see these guys? There's another one. There's one right there. And there's 4 of them right here. Look at that. Hi. Hi. How are you? I don't even have to zoom to see this guy. Look at that. I am probably 20 feet away from him, if that. There's more of them walking through here. Yay, we got to see some deer this morning. Don't worry about it. I'm not going to hurt you. There's another one way back. Oh, there's another one. Gee whiz. Huh. Cool, cool, cool. That's like 6 of them. Out and about. Good morning. Don Runyon. Filing some deer, and I almost missed them. Good morning. Lots of deer today. Yeah, 6 of them. Whole family's out. Absolutely. There's about a half a dozen deer right up there. Oh. Well, I'm glad we got to see that this morning. Brighten my spirits. Yeah, I'll be impressed by that too, ACR. I tried bringing apples out to feed them, but whenever I brought apples, they didn't show up. And so I was hoping that eventually I could get them to come to me. It is chilly this morning. 32 degrees when I left the house. Tomorrow morning, it's going to be in the teens. I am not looking forward to that. See the squirrels in your yard? They're pretty cool dudes. Yeah. I got a big oak tree in my yard, and I rake up all the acorns into one spot so that they all just sit out there and eat from that one spot. They don't have to search all over the place for them. If I bring beer, you'll come out and I can feed you. All right. I'll keep that in mind for next November. ACR. Laura, good morning. Good to see you this morning. It is a little chilly. I'm going to call it chilly today. Tomorrow I'm going to call it cold. Supposed to be down in the teens. And I say down in the teens, I mean 19. Not like 13. But 19 is the teens. I am correct in saying that. But when you say the teens, everybody just assumes the low teens. So I'm trying to get some pity here. You dig that smile? Thanks, Laura. We got to see some deer a little bit ago. We had half a dozen deer out on the trail. I mean, they were real close to me. Natalie is here. Good morning, Natalie. 19 is more than cold enough. ACR, more than cold enough. And it definitely qualifies. It definitely qualifies for the teens. So, got sunshine now. See that sun coming through there? Supposed to be up in the mid 40s today, but then once the sun goes down tonight, yeah, it's just going to keep getting colder and colder and colder. 19 is pretty freaking cold for where I'm at. It doesn't get a whole lot colder than that, but beautiful sunrise this morning. You missed the deer, yep. Have a little sun, but it's icy there. Definitely got some sunshine this morning. At least you can probably go back. I mean, it's probably been, I don't know, maybe 3 or 4 minutes ago. But you can probably go back and just watch the first 12 minutes of the replay and see the deer. They were pretty doggone close. CDG Cam, how you doing today? Good morning to you. Guess I shouldn't just have you guys stare at the sun. Good morning. 21 degrees, feels like 15. Deer, I don't see no stinking deer. You missed them, Donna. You missed them as soon as you said you had to go talk to your boss or call your boss. They showed up. They're standing right next to me, pretty much. I was maybe 15, 20 feet away from them. Got some bright sunshine this morning. Yeah, at least I understand. I am ready for spring. Looks like the whole next week, all the way into next week, at least, it's going to be in the 20s just about every morning. But then warming up after that. So, according to the Weather Channel, that's what I looked at too. I can say the same thing. According to the Weather Channel, in the 20s every day, every morning. That's not bad though. I can live with that versus the teens, the low teens especially. Good morning. Hey, my man. So we are at the 1 mile point. The sun is shining. It's time to turn around and head back. Ooh. I just looked at my time, and stopping to look at the deer didn't help me at all this morning. I'm about a minute behind schedule this morning for hitting my 35 minutes. That's all right. We got to see some deer. I'm getting to see the pine trees with the sun shining in on them this morning. Haven't seen that in a few days. What's 311 toast? Oh, okay, Laura. Takes a minute sometimes. Old brain ain't what it used to be. A little windy. Hopefully you're not hearing it because I have my little fuzzy duzzy little microphone on because I'm getting to be a big time YouTuber here, so The old brain never was. Yeah. But always remember, your brain's older than mine. Eight minutes is a long time. Try hold your breath for 8 minutes, Natalie. Mid to low 40s the next 5 days. Looks like the same mini mic you have, Cam. No wind. Sound is great. All right, cool. Older and wiser. That might be true. Well, see, that's a long time then, Natalie. 8 minutes is a long freaking time. This guy's having some fun with his dog this morning. Normally, he just walks in. Am I getting rambunctious this morning?
Yeah, he is.
Maybe the deer will still be close to the trail when we get back. Don't let him pick on you. You're the oldest. That's exactly the point, Natalie. So yeah, yesterday I got quite a bit done. I got had a good start on the fixing the cracks in the ceiling in my living room. I got the first coat of joint compound up. I've got some fast setting joint compound, so hopefully I'll be able to do the second and third coat today and at least be ready for paint by the end of the day. Maybe even do some painting on the ceiling. It all depends on how quick the joint compound dries. So, are you using a selfie stick or just holding the phone? I'm just holding the phone. I got a selfie stick. Actually, someone gifted it to me, and I tried it out here a couple days, and I just found that this really didn't work. It will work well if I'm filming content, but with the selfie stick, I mean, I can hold my phone in my hand just as easy, but I need to hold it close enough that I can read the chat, especially while I'm walking. But when I'm filming content, I guess now, well, yeah, if I'm filming content like out on a hike and I'm filming something, I mean, it'll be nice to be able to hold the phone way away from me and, you know, show. I guess I didn't show anything because I'm not pointing the phone at me. Anyway, it will be helpful for filming content. I use it every day when I get back from my walk. It's a tripod as well, and I set my phone up on that tripod, so don't worry, I can hold my own. I've had lots of practice, yeah. The drywall finishing is an art, and I am not an artist by any stretch of the imagination. So I have always struggled with it. and I'm probably going to struggle with it today, but hopefully not too much. Looking around to see if we can see some more deer. They said we saw about half a dozen of them right around in here. Matthew's here. Good morning. I smell skunk. Oh, no, I didn't. I smelled the sewer. As soon as I turned my head, I realized what it actually was. Did you all know that in cold weather, gases stay low to the ground? And so in a chemical attack, this is something my brother taught me. In a chemical attack, it's better to do a chemical attack in cold weather than in hot weather. Here I am giving terroristic training on my live feed. Oh goodness. How's the morning going? It's going well. Jace Outdoors, good morning. Gage and Sanchez. What hustle we doing? We're walking 2 miles today, just like I have every day now for 156 days in a row. So, eating chips and watching your stream. All right. Yeah, the deer have cleared out. I know I'm going to see my fake cat here in a minute. I know he's going to be there. He's there every day. Vegetable chips, okay. I am a little cold. It is 32 degrees. But it's going to be colder tomorrow, so I'm not going to complain about today. Yeah, we saw half a dozen deer on the way out this morning. All right, we got to stop here and see my little fake cat back there in the woods. Oh, let me get the camera somewhere where you can see him. There he is. Yeah, I'm away, Leaf. There's my little fake cat. That's actually a plastic shopping bag. Out here on my walk, when I got back down here to Georgia, I started seeing, after I was up in Ohio for Christmas, I started seeing that every day. And I kept looking over there and say, there's a white cat sitting back there. And after about 3 days, I was like, there's no way that white cat's sitting in the exact same position every single day. Yeah. Call it, and it's not ever going to come. I walked back in there one day. I should have been a good citizen and picked the bag up and thrown it in the trash, but we'll see you guys. Yeah, I do see here a fair amount out here on the trail. Ducky's here. Good morning, Ducky. You just missed my fake cat. And on the way out on the walk, I saw half a dozen deer. So, and they were pretty doggone close to me. Haven't really helped my time very much. I didn't think I spent that much time standing there looking at the deer, but maybe I did. That's the excuse I'm going to use anyway for not hitting 35 minutes. I'll be close, so I got about 4 minutes to go. Well, potato chips are vegetable chips, aren't they? I mean, potatoes are a vegetable, right? You're not allowed to eat potato chips. They're disgusting, but I need the crunch. Oh, I didn't do this earlier. Let's see. Shoot. Well, I'm gonna try here. I got a little bit of sunshine on my shoulder. That makes me happy. That was a weak attempt, but it's popping through every once in a while. You see the sun sticking through the. I'm shining bright. Now I'm away from the street. Now I'll go back to showing you guys what I'm looking at. Do not start singing. Bill Schmidt. You tried buying a bar of soap? Did it do any good? You know how to use it? I don't know if I want to sing, I'll sing. Aren't you a little ray of sunshine? Absolutely. Just like the sunshine on my shoulders. Popping through. Oh my gosh. Wait till you see me tomorrow when temperatures are in the teens. you might not see anything more than my glasses. Pilgrim, good morning. Dave's gonna sing. Nah, don't really have any songs in my head right now. I'm Irish. Potatoes are a necessity. Yes, got to get that starch. The potato thing, Natalie, is that calls you a German potato. Is that a dietary thing or is it a religious thing? I know you're Muslim. Just curious. Dietary, okay. I didn't think I'd ever heard anything where it would be a religious thing. Oh shoot, we just crossed over 35 minutes. I should have ran a little bit. You can eat normal potatoes. Okay, it's just all the salt and all that crap that they put on potato chips. I understand. Home fryers are good. Yeah, the fat and the salt. I understand. You can bake potato chips, can't you? And use other seasoning. All right, there we go. There's the mileage sign. I've completed 2 miles again today, 35 minutes and 45 seconds today. We're doing good. You tried, but you failed miserably. Okay. Now I've got the hill of death ahead of me. There's a walking trail here in Marion. Tallgrass is the name. 12 miles long now. Wow. Any kind of potato is good. Can't live without them. I'm not a huge potato fan. I mean, I like chips, obviously, and some hash browns, stuff like that. But every once in a while, maybe a baked potato. But I just don't like big chunks of potato. Thank you, Natalie. There's Laura. Miles 311, 312 crushed. Absolutely, Laura. Absolutely. Just keep crushing all them miles. Thanks, Natalie. With a W in the books. Absolutely, Grandpa Dave. Can't even eat my German potato salad with the mayo. Yeah, see, ACR will not fault you on that. We got trash in the yard today. Lester has been here today. Oh, goodness. All kinds of trash. That mini mic sounds good. Good, I'm glad it does. All kinds of trash today out here. Lester would be proud. Yeah, proud of the fact there's trash laying all over my yard. You like those grunts? Rainy, are you still here? You've been pretty quiet this morning. There you go, Natalie. Once you kick chemo's ass, then it's on to bigger and better things. Absolutely. Flowering bush. Yeah, the sun is low. It's getting higher every day now. Ever since December 3rd or December 21st. Every day is getting a little bit longer. The thing is it's the sunset that's getting later, not the sunrise. Still blooming. Yep. First thing is a cold Pepsi. There you go. I know tomorrow this is going to be a welcome sight for me. Because I will be cold tomorrow. Send you some cheesy potatoes. Told you make good ones. All right. Let's get the phone and the tripod here. That's the tripod that was gifted to me, and selfie stick. You can see that extends. I will definitely use it Why is my refrigerator outside? It's an extra refrigerator. It's actually my son's refrigerator. It's another thing he needs to come and get out of my house. It's not plugged in at all. He and there was already a refrigerator there when he moved out here, so I get his refrigerator on my in carport. Uh-oh. His microphone works well, but it probably wouldn't work well if it was clearing another room. All right. Randy must have fallen back asleep. I tend to have that effect on women. You have to turn around. Y'all can see my beautiful hairdo and my beautiful scalp do. Getting close to the halfway mark for the 1 year anniversary. Yeah, Laura. We're at 158, so I need what? What is half of 365? 170, 160 something. Oh, more than that. I don't know. Math. All my socks have holes. All mine do too, right at the top of them where you put your foot in. What did I say that Grandma taught you how to do? Yeah, all socks have one hole. They come standard from the factory with a hole. Just messing with you, Natalie. Hot coffee, warm coffee. Anyway. Oh yeah, I told you I was going to show you and clip that on. Rainey is back. Oh, that's right. Rainey said she had to go. Had to take. I was accusing you of falling back asleep, Rainey. Sorry about that. Let's go out here. I told you I was going to show you what I'd done. What I did yesterday. First thing I did is I put some plastic up to keep all the dust in that room, in this room. And hopefully this works, but yeah. Fixing cracks. Fixing cracks. But yeah, I got plastic on all the doors and all the openings to keep all the dust in this room. But I got first coat up there, do a little bit of light sanding on that today, and put 2 more coats on it and move on. Hopefully, like I said, I'll be to the point where I can sand, or it's ready for paint tonight by this evening. So, whew, it's kind of warm in here. All right. You're talking to your sister in Tennessee? Okay. Oh, okay. Darning socks, yes. Yes. Watching Lawrence Welk. Grandma always had ice cream, though. Closer to getting to Ohio. That's the goal. Journey of 1,000 miles. Yeah, doing the drywall work. I mean, I've done a fair amount. I mean, pretty much every wall in this room is new drywall that I put up. But the so doing it, I hadn't done it in a while, but doing it, I kind of was remembering little tips and little things that I make to make my job easier as I went yesterday. So, oh, K-Dog, shave your head. My bread. Why, I got hair on my bread? Man, I'll have to check that out. There's hair growing on my bread. Shave your mustache. No, 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 no. Your mom likes my mustache. She said it tickles. If you could talk to your mom, though, these stains are getting to me a little bit. Don't shave your bread. Yeah. Just make toast with the hairy bread. Absolutely. It'll burn all the hair off of it, right? If you make toast. I'm gonna unplug my little fuzzy Caterpillar microphone and go with the phone microphone so that I can plug my phone in. Sorry about the hand and the screen, but that's the way it goes. Gross. All right. Wrangler. Don't know. I don't have a good comeback for that one, but I don't monitor it that closely. Yeah. The old mama, the old your mama thing works well. They generally go away right after that. Some people, exactly. Exactly, Natalie. We're up to 24 likes. I got 15. Yeah, the conversation did get weird. Don't leave, Cam. Gringler, what kind of question is that? No, I wouldn't. I don't really care to communicate with aquatic life. Rainy is vicious. Yeah. Wrong answer. All right, Gringler. Well, sorry I didn't meet your expectations. Dragon Master, good morning. How are you today? Yeah, Rainy lost all her fucks to give. Lester is here. Good morning, Lester. Good to see you this morning. Burks, good morning to you, sir. I keep complaining today. Today wasn't too bad. It was 32 degrees when I took off on the trail this morning, but tomorrow it's going to be in the teens. And by teens, I mean 19. I don't mean 13, but I keep complaining about it, but every time I do, I think about you guys way up north up there. And Yeah, I know this. 19 to you would be a somewhat of a little vacation. You take $20 or whatever Gringler is on. Yeah. Rainy. He's definitely in his mom's basement, sitting on his mom's couch. Probably drinking one of his mom's Ensures. She is vicious in a good way, absolutely. Definitely helps me out. Deneen, good night. I was up early this morning and I saw the sun or the moon rise. I didn't. Yes, I saw the moon rise and the sunrise this morning. So probably changes or depends. Yeah. Yeah, I was just saying, Deneen, I don't know if you heard me. I was just saying that I've been complaining about how cold it's going to be tomorrow. It's going to be in the teens. But yeah, I know that ain't nothing for you up in Alaska. And when I say teens, I mean 19, not 13. So you were okay. You heard it. Okay. Lester's sucking up to Rainy. Ducky calling people hoe and stuff. Ducky is drunk. Yeah, Rainy, don't believe a word. You guys are hilarious. No, he doesn't wait for her to be gone. He does it when she's here. She just can't see him, so he just doesn't broadcast it to everybody. Those aren't real numbers anyway. Fahrenheit. Yeah, Cam. Well, what is 19 degrees Fahrenheit? And what is that in Celsius? Is that like I don't know, damn Celsius chart. Like I said, I know what 32 Fahrenheit is in Celsius. That's it. From there, I have no idea. So let's see, 19 Fahrenheit. What is that like negative 60 or something in Celsius? You're sending next time. -7. Okay. See, that sounds bad. That just sounds bad. So, yeah, the chat is funny this morning. All the regulars are being funny this morning. We don't even need trolls to get a good laugh. I'm in one of those lulls in my recommendation to people or YouTube recommendations. I think I get spikes and then trolls. So yeah, school bus came. Mom got a new bag of gummy bears in the short bus. Yeah. Yeah, it's really weird because I'll go through a period where I mean I'll have just tons and tons of views on my live stream, and then I go through a short little period again where it's like a fourth of what I get during the peaks. So
Lester slept in this morning. It's all right. It's winter time. That's the time to sleep in. Keep bundled up in a nice warm blanket. I'm a feet to be feated with. Oh, wind blowing out there quite a bit. Oh yeah, I'm not concerned about it. I mean, the first time it happened, I mean, when I got that spike the first time, I was like, wow, this is great. This is great. This is great. You know, I was thinking it was just going to stay, keep spiking and spiking, but yeah, and then it just dove down like, oh, jet, what happened? But I mean, this is like I'm going through like my third valley now um, on my live stream, so I'm getting used to it. It'll come back, and all the trolls will come with it. So I'm hoping that I can get, like I said, the ceiling to the point where it can be painted. If I can do that, I'm going to go ahead and start editing the video and try to get the video up tomorrow of the drywall repair. I do have some other spots that I've discovered when I was cleaning out the rooms. One bedroom's got a couple spots in the ceiling that kind of need a little bit of repair, and there's a spot in the hallway too. Um, when things were being moved in and out of the house, there were some corners that got scuffed up and stuff like that. So I'm gonna fix that. So um, I have a pole sander. Yes, I do. Yeah, I do. I'm not, and it's little, what, like 3 or 4 foot sections. And so I'm not really that concerned. I can do most of it on a ladder. Um, and like the sanding I got to do first is just going to be a real light sanding with that first coat. Just kind of get knocked down into the rough edges and then move on from there. Yeah, I want to go to the, yeah, I want to go to the tutor. It sounds harsh. I got a pole sander, I got a pole saw, I got a pole. All I need is a pole dancer. We're going all kinds of places today. This is starting to sound like one of ACR's live streams. Pole dancer and a drum of mayo. Matt, good morning. No, we're not. We're not even to an hour yet, officially. We're starting early today, Ducky. No, Natalie, I've rejected the maid costume. What makes you think I'm going to take Lester in a ballerina costume? We're going to send him over to you. Or send you to him, one or the other. You might have to fight Rainy, though. Matt, my morning is going very well. I've completed my 2 mile walk today, day 156. Got 312 miles in, going out and walking every single day. So, going well. What makes snow? Cold and moisture makes snow. Rainy shares. Oh, okay. Trooper, how you doing today, by the way? Good to see you. Make sure you double tap that screen for me. Give me that big thumbs up. Day 156. Fantastic, Lisa. Mike Holmes is here. How you doing, Mike? Good to see you this morning. Welcome in. Natalie needs some coffee. Santa Claus makes snow. The walk was good today, Lester. I did pick up a bunch of trash when I got back home, though. There's a whole bunch of trash out in my yard. Yes, fantastic. Fan-frickin-tastic. Ten, golly, thanks for sharing. Thanks for sharing. Rainey, were you still there when we saw the deer? Good morning, guy. How are you? Roselle, good to see you. Orange juice. Going very well. Joy, you love the mustache. Thank you very much. You didn't see the deer? Oh, okay. Well, you'd have to go back and rewatch. It's around 10 minutes or so into the video. There was half a dozen deer just standing right there next to the trail, right there with me. I mean, I was maybe at the most 20 feet away from them. Definitely go back and watch if you like to see deer. Everybody, after the live stream ends, the replay will be posted, and yeah, watch the first 10 minutes of it, and you get to see about I think it was a half a dozen deer that I saw total. I am drinking some Java. Yes, I am. Out of the corner. Lester's out of the corner. You got to see some God's creatures. Yes, I did, Don. And one of the man's plastic cats. Yes, we saw the plastic cat this morning, too. He's still there. North Texas checking in. Welcome in, Haystack. Good to see you today. What part of North Texas? I was in Wichita Falls for about 7 years, courtesy of the United States Air Force. Mike Holmes, let's see. I was about 4 miles from Baltimore City Sunday and saw a fox running around. Yeah, I've been seeing a coyote. I've seen him in the past 2 weeks. I've probably seen him about a half a dozen times. Well, not that, maybe 4 or 5 times. Open up my door and head out to go outside and smoke, and yeah, he'll go running. The neighbor's got 2 dogs, and he smells them the coyote smells them dogs, and he's over there sniffing around for the dogs. So it's usually real late at night, though. Just had 3 does come in. And gotta go see some more Minneapolis live coverage of the protest. That's exciting, isn't it? Orange juice, I go for a 2-mile walk every day. I've been doing it now 156 days in a row. And after we get done with the walk, come back and, oh, you're in Sherman? Okay. Sounds familiar. That's fairly, I think that's fairly close to Wichita Falls or somewhere in that area. Somewhere in between Wichita Falls and Dallas, maybe, or Fort Worth. It sounds familiar. Sherman, Texas. Where's my accent from? I grew up in Ohio. Lived most of my life in Ohio. It might be a little bit of Appalachian Southern accent. I don't know. So yeah, orange juice, I go for a 2-mile walk every day, and then when I get back, we just sit and chat, have a lot of cool people in here. We have a lot of fun just sitting and talking about whatever. So the deer landscaping at night, yeah. You had to take your shoes off. Southeast of Wichita Falls. Okay. Yeah, I thought it was. I thought it was close to Wichita Falls. Do they time the live streams? I mean, I got a timer that shows how long I've been on here, but I mean, I can do this. I can keep a live stream running 24 hours a day. Rainy, what is that? What is that, Rainy? Is that to Lester taking his shoes off? What am I doing today? I started some drywall work in the living room and opened up. I had cracks in the ceiling, and I opened up the cracks a little bit more. Put my first coat of joint compound on them, some tape and joint compound. So it's all dry. Got to go and do a little bit of sanding on that and get a second and then third coat on it today. So I got some quick set joint compound. So I'm hoping to get both of them done. Oh, she meant spank. Okay. Lester gets it. You smell his stinky pinky toes. Nice big yard. Yep. I do have a nice big yard. I have 2 acres of land here. Well, 1.998 acres of land. Yeah, drywalling is time consuming and very taxing. It definitely takes some skill to do, which I don't have. The biggest problem I always had in the past was I'd put way too much joint compound on, and then I'd have to sand it all off. And yeah, that's a pain. But I've learned not to use as much drywall or joint compound, and I've also learned not to overwork it. Once you get it up there and you got it pretty smooth, just especially if it's a thin coat, then just leave it and let it dry and then sand it smooth. Yeah, Lester, put your shoes back on. Some I don't. Some I have no idea what you're asking there. Wash your feet. Yeah, I don't like doing drywall work. I've done quite a bit of it, but I don't like doing it. I always say, "Oh, I'm gonna hire this out," and I never do. It's like, oh yeah, I get an estimate or two, and it's like, damn, I'm not paying that much. So. Yeah, Mike, you're exactly right. You're exactly right. Lester doesn't have a shirt on either. Damn, Lester, barefoot, no shirt. Are you in the kitchen with an apron on too? I'm just trying to paint a picture for the ladies here, Natalie and Rainey. Call the people on your Lester. I do not watch wrestling. No, I don't watch anything. I mean, I watch YouTube, but I like outdoors channels. I like fishing channels. I like home improvements, woodworking, stuff like that. Yeah, they're from the funny farm. Yeah, the guys in the white coats. And they come with that real nice tailored jacket with the real long sleeves on it, the tie in the back. Yeah. I dated her once. One of the people in the long sleeve coats. They have nice medicine. They're coming to take me away, aha. Can't fool me, Mike. Love some home improvements. Well, I'll have a video out tomorrow of me doing the joint compound or the drywall work. Hopefully it'll be out tomorrow morning. I've got some other stuff on my channel. I've got, I made some American flags out of repurposed fence boards, and some American flag crosses. Those are both videos on my channel, so his next corner will be in the rubber room. Yeah. Well, you'll really throw him off if you throw him into a round rubber room. I always thought there was 3 states that matter. It turns out officially 4. Okay. Yeah, I love you jacket. Yeah, I love me jacket. Thanks, Orange Juice. Appreciate it. Yeah, I mean, I've got that. Let's see, I've got a couple little videos fixing some plumbing stuff. Lots of videos about cleaning up my yard. I'm down in Georgia, and I got a pretty overgrown yard, and I've been whacking away at vines and cutting down small trees. Nothing major. But anyway. Mud Shark, the best gay streamer out there. Welcome in, buddy. Good to see you today. Like your dad. Are you asking if my dad did woodworking? Oh, that's from, oh, okay. Oh, okay, okay. I get it now. Sometimes it has to kind of like hit something behind me, bounce off, and then come back and smack me in the back of the head for me to understand some of these things. Painting, well, yeah, if I have to. I mean, I'm going to be painting the ceiling. I had a crack all the way down the center of my ceiling. I made a mistake when I put the drywall up. I learned this from people commenting in my video that I should have staggered the joints, but I basically put it up. I got my ceiling 16 feet across, so I put an 8-foot piece and an 8-foot piece, and I did that all the way down the ceiling. And so I have one continuous seam right down the center, and it keeps cracking. And I should have staggered the joints so that I didn't have one continuous stream or seam. Anyway, yeah, after I get the joint compound or get the crack fixed, then yeah, I'll be painting that ceiling. So, oh, let's see. Ethan, hey, how you doing today, buddy? Good to see you. We deserve funnier trolls. Yes, we do. Another live stream that that comes on here a lot, and I go on his live stream a lot, ACR Protect. Very good live stream, by the way. A little bit different than mine, but definitely a good live stream. Yeah, we've talked about starting up a troll recovery program and opening up facilities all across the country. We figure we can probably get some money from the government to do that. So, oh man, I've been whacking vines for a couple of years. They killed most of the trees on the county side. They were trying to get on my trees, so I trimmed them back. Yeah. Yeah, they get wisteria vine here, and I mean it goes that and poison ivy, and I mean I've got wisteria vine up in my trees. I've got trees that are probably 40 feet tall, and there's wisteria vine clear up in those. So, and I didn't touch them for like 3 years, and yeah, and they got vines here. It's like there's like a tuber in the ground, and these vines will shoot straight up from that tuber out in the middle of the yard. If you don't cut them down, they'll just shoot straight up, and they'll go up a good 8 feet before they fall over. They have that much fiber or strength to them, and so yeah, it's just the weirdest thing. I'll see them just popping up out of nowhere, and if nobody cuts them down, yeah, they'll grow 8 to 10 feet up in the air. Rainy. Ethan, you're good. Good to hear. It's good to see you, man. Been seeing you coming into the chat quite a bit. That's good. I like that. Call it a roll, a troll. Yeah. Well, I figure if they can get all that money up in Minnesota for fake daycare centers, I can probably get some money to start a troll recovery center or 1,000 all across the country. What? This is, oh, Cindy. Hi, Cindy. Rainey is just talking facts. Yeah. Yeah. Little Miss Rocks, I recognize you now. Good to see you today, Cindy. How are you today? All right, Ethan, thanks for stopping in. I do appreciate it. I'm sure you double tap that like button for me or double tap the screen. I appreciate that. Mystic Pizza. Nice stash. Thank you very much. Some people don't like it much, but I like it. The Troll Farm. Yep. There you go. The Leering Center for Trolls. Oh, you having an MRI today? I hope that all goes well. I've never had that, so. Welcome to knock a troll the fuck out page. All welcome. Lona Rose, hello, how are you? Good to see you. You've never had one either? Yeah. Hopefully you're not claustrophobic. I'm semi-claustrophobic, but if I know I can get out of someplace, I'm all right. But it's the thinking that I can't get out. That's what scares me. Like being buried alive. Yeah, that's probably the biggest fear I have. I have nightmares about that. Yeah, Rainey and Ducky are doing a good job with the trolls. Little Miss Rocks, yeah, I definitely remember you. You've been in my chat before. What state am I representing? I am in Georgia right now. I'm from Ohio. I live in Georgia right now, and I'm trying to get out of here and move back up to Ohio. I've got family up there, including my mother. My mother will be 92 in just a few days. And you remember me too? Well, good. But anyway, yeah, my mom's still alive. My sister lives up there. I got 2 daughters and 5 grandkids all up in Ohio, so I need to get back up there. Not the best at whacking the troll, but I'm great at going back to read what they say. Okay, just a low dose. Okay. Mystic Pizza, not a big college fan. I mean, I'm from Ohio, so I cheer on Ohio State. So that's Big Ten. So you had one, your mom broke one once. What's the topic? Just general discussion. We just chat, Tamara. I go for a 2-mile walk every morning, and I live stream from the walk. That takes me about 45 minutes or so by the time I walk back home. Yeah, that's not even half of my grandkids. I've got 12 total. But yeah, I walk 2 miles, and then I come back and we sit and chat. Live stream go hour and a half to 2 hours sometimes. And just a hawk landed outside my window and then flew right away. How do I like Georgia? I like the climate in Georgia. But the fact that I mean, my son lives down here. I have a stepson. My oldest son lives down here. But he works a lot, so I don't get to see him a whole lot. So Best sedative is some ganja ripped. Too many Christmas cards. Yeah, I'm a single guy. I don't do the Christmas card thing. But yeah, lots of birthdays. That's for sure. My granddaughter just turned 23 on the 12th. So she's been in the chat a few times. She's in I did a video at Christmas, and the 5 grandkids that are up in Ohio are all on that video, and she's the oldest. And there's only 3 girls out of the 12 grandkids. 9 of them are boys. So a working man is a busy man. Yep. Everybody double tap the screen for me. Definitely give me a thumbs up. I would appreciate that. If you're not subscribed to the channel, definitely subscribe to the channel. Check out some of my videos. I got all kinds of content on there, from doing home improvement stuff, doing cleaning up an overgrown yard. If you check out the Get Busy Living playlist, it'll kind of explain me a little bit. There's a fair amount of videos on that. The one video entitled Thank You, kind of bare my soul a little bit, and then more than a little bit, but I bare my soul on that one, and you kind of get to know why I'm doing this. And this is very important to me, and it's been very good for me. So if you definitely want to get to know me a little bit, definitely that's where to go. So Mainly Off Grid made it. Good to see you, Mainly. 23 myself too. Almost missed you. Yeah. I got a while to go still. And we talk shit, yes. And we play Whack-A-Troll. Mystic Pizza, what skills should a man in their early 20s definitely learn how to do stuff, how to fix things. Too many people just throw crap away right away rather than trying to fix it. So, work meetings. I understand, Mainly. Yeah. Now I got a video, Tamara got a video on that. How to fix a flat. How to plug a tire. So there's actually a video on my channel on that. Change oil, anything car-wise. How to pay bills, manage your money. Matthew Chang, San Jose, California. Welcome in. What's for breakfast today? Rainy? Yeah, there's a lot of skills that people don't know how to do anymore, and just learn how to fix stuff, especially stuff around your house. I mean, I'm self-taught on everything I've done. Gosh, I was in my mid-20s before I ever picked up a hammer, pretty much. And so, learn how to hang doors, fix up houses. How to get a sugar mama. That's an important skill, Miss Rocks. I better go find you a cook. Change oil and tires. Yeah, I'm not, as far as mechanical stuff, I mean, anything mechanical I could figure out and fix. But when you start getting into all the electronics, all that stuff, yeah, then I'm totally lost. Rensler, you're an old man. Welcome in. I'm an old man too. You knew that when you were 5? Yeah, I mean, if it's mechanical, it's a piece of machinery or, got moving parts, I can usually figure stuff out, tear stuff apart, figure out what's wrong. But when you get into the electronics and diagnosing stuff and all that kind of stuff, yeah, that's where I get lost. So modern day cars, yeah, I don't work on them much. Oh, let's see. Mooka, can I borrow $5? Nope, you cannot. You still owe me 20. Pay up, bitch. You always burn your breakfast. Josh is here. Good morning, Josh. Good to see you this morning. Yeah, I am cold, especially when you're trying to take money out of my pocket. Cold as ice. Josh, things are going good. Things are going good. I got quite a bit of I got the first coat of drywall up on the ceiling, got the crack fixed and taped and mudded for the first coat. So moving along. Hopefully I'll get it done today to the point where it's ready for paint. So I got some fast drying joint compound, so hopefully it'll dry up real quick. I'm gonna trying to get a coat on as soon as I get done with the live stream, and hopefully afternoon I'll be able to put a second coat on, finish sanding this evening. So how about this? I'll send you 10 if you send me 1. I ain't sending you nothing, Mock. I ain't sending you nothing. I learned everything from my father. He was in the Navy. On the side, they also taught them carpentry and wiring, so he would always take me around the house and teach me how to do everything. There you go. And see, my dad was an auto mechanic. He was front end mechanic, but never really taught me anything about working on cars. But wasn't real handy around the house that I remember anyway. But so yeah, I pretty much learned all that myself. But I made sure that my oldest son especially, I had a little business for a while. I was rehabbing apartments for a big apartment complex. When they had a vacancy, I'd go in and totally rehab one of their unit, the whole unit. And so he used to work with me in that business. So he learned quite a bit. Saving Grace, good morning, sir. Even oatmeal, forget to put enough water in it. Oatmeal's pretty easy to make there, Lester. There you go. Tamara. Oh, little Mr. Sugar Granddaddy Dave doesn't give his money up for nothing. Mooka. Yeah, I was asking for a pole dancer earlier, so, I mean, maybe a pole dancer, maybe she could get a little bit of my money. They have in the past. Oh, we're at the hour-and-a-half point again. Have I ever traveled outside the States? I've been to Canada, I've been to Mexico, and I've been to Puerto Rico, if that's considered outside the States. Still don't know how to file your taxes? Natalie, you taking off? All right, we'll see you later. Good to have your day, Natalie. Hopefully your day goes fantastic today. You all like my pole dancer. Worked for the same roofing company for 12 years, done a little bit of all construction. Yeah, me, I'm the same way. I've never done it. I mean, I had a business for a while, and I was doing that for apartments. I was rehabbing apartments, but that never, went full contractor or worked for a contractor. Most of you know I'm moving, so I'm selling a lot of stuff. Sold just about everything, just trying to sell a corner in my house, everything in the corner included. The corners include. How about Lester? Lester's in that corner. You selling Lester too? One notebook gone. Hush, how you doing today? I'm doing very well. I am having a very good day. Have a chance to visit Europe? I would like to, but I don't know that I have the time. There's still a lot I want to see here in the States. My goal is to, by this summer, have a camper, build a camper, and be doing road trips while it's still warm. So, Carol is here. Good morning, Carol. Good to see you. Or asking for a heart attack. Oh, I don't know if it'd give me a heart attack, but it'd be a good way to go. Oh, that's just too old. Everybody like and subscribe to the channel. I do appreciate it. Bing Bing World, how you doing today? I'm doing fantastic. Thank you, Carol. It's always good to see you in here, Carol. I hope you're doing well. I'm gonna get me another cup of coffee. We're sitting an hour and a half. That's when things start to get wild. Yeah, for me, wild. Trust me, there won't be any pole dancers coming out. I don't know if you want to see me. See, that'd be just like me to try and dance on a square pole. Hopefully you all enjoyed that. Scrappy, how you doing? All right, Carol, you're taking off. I'll see you later. Thank you for stopping by. Always, always, always good to see Carol in the chat. I gotta read that comment. You guys, no comments about my pole? Me posing on the pole? Huh. I guess it's not that impressive then, huh? You seem like somebody I would have a conversation with and we would never run out of things to talk about. Compatible with conversation I liked and subbed. Thank you, Tamara. I'm pronouncing your name correctly, I hope. So no comments about my posing on the pole, huh? Eating popcorn and watching Stranger Things this morning. You know, I've never seen that. The Stranger Things. I guess it's pretty popular. Love my chicken. Well, make sure you buy more. I'm living off of the residuals, so. Do it again. Would that be fantastic? Lisa, if you want to travel the world, become a flight attendant or go to the Navy, Dave's poll for president. Yeah, well, I joined the Air Force and I saw Texas, so. My brother was in the Navy and he actually went on 2 world cruises completely around the globe on aircraft carriers, so. Shout out to Rob Love. Okay. Never was interested in Stranger Things, so I started watching it 3 days ago and finished it last night. I liked it. Okay. Never hit a fry pan cover with a knife when it was stuck on the pan. Yeah, it probably broke, didn't it? Scrappy Gaming. Dance on that pole. I'll pose, but it's pretty hard to spin around because there's a table sitting right next to it, right up against it, and yeah, it's square. So, all right, you want to see it? Y'all want to see it one more time? Y'all ready for this? How's that? How many screenshots were just taken? That's the best I can do. You can tell we're past an hour and a half, can't you, Ducky? My word. You like that, Burks? Red, white, and blue boxers. Well, of course I do. Of course I do, Rainey. Stars and stripes forever. You're all here for it too. Oh my goodness, Little Mix Rock. Send a super chat. Work that poll. That's probably going to end up, YouTube's probably going to make that my highlight today. I hope they do, actually. The club up the road might be hiring. They may be. You live in America and you support America. Okay, well, good. I do too. The metal covers, I did it and it popped and collapsed and dented in. Oh, okay. Not a glass cover. You don't want to see the star? Yeah, but you'd love to see the fireworks. I worked with this person for a while, and they saw my plywood. You just missed it. I was just posing on the pole behind me. And Dave is cheeky. Don Runyon, I'm sure glad that I missed that shot of you on the pole. Even the mind visual is not good. Oh. Gosh, you deleted it too quick. I didn't have a chance to come back with your mama comment. Monday is a holiday? Okay. It doesn't matter. I'm retired, so pretty much retired. I don't work for anybody. So as far as days off and things like that, every day is a day. I mean, it can be a day off for me. So Lester went to see, he went to get his Red Wings, but she shaved. Yeah. Now I want to go to the club and to see the pole dancers. We can come back up with something in 5 minutes. That person will be back. Okay. Some of these comments, geez, making laugh. I need a good laugh to make me feel better. There you go. Dave's always eating good. Absolutely. Anyway, I worked with this person for a while, and they found out, okay, my first name is David, and they found out my middle initial was L, and they asked me what my middle name is. And my middle name is actually Lee, L-E-E, but I always liked the name. I may have told this story on here before, but I've always liked the name Lucius. I always thought it was just a cool sounding name. So I told them my middle name was Lucius. And they said, oh, wow, that's an interesting name. And I said, yeah, hashtag male strippers. Well, I'm getting to that point. And so I told the person that my stage name, instead of Dave, I just use the D, and I go by D Luscious is my stage name when I'm stripping. And they thought I was serious. Anyway, so that's it. Del Boy, bro got that tobacco lip. No, Del Boy, it's from your mama. Your mama's nasty. She needs to wash every once in a while. Your middle name is Ray. So anyway, yeah, that's my stage name, Deluscious. My brother's name was Paul. Scott. See, Burks, I don't even know what your first name is, so sorry. Aaron, okay. Aaron Scott. That's a cool name. So I wonder if YouTube will make that my highlight for today, my pose on the pole. Tyler Paul LeBoeuf. I don't know how to say it. LeBoeuf. Isn't there an actor with that last name? Your snapshot was slow. It was it was your highlight of the day. Yeah, I guess you gave me a super chat for it. Must have been. Thank you for that. I don't know if I said thank you, but thank you for that. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Scrappy Gaming, you said it right the first time. The buff? Okay. Lester, getting yourself in trouble? Yeah, I'm trying to. Posing on poles and everything, but wow, it got up to 53 likes somehow. Snuck up there on me. That's great. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Lester's middle name is Trouble. Yeah. Yeah, that is right. Put the location on the skin, remember. You see, I've seen little bits and pieces of Joe Dirt, but I've never actually seen the movie, so. Must have got GTA as his Lester crest. The Bronson, hi, how are you? Go away, welcome in. It's hard. I'll just say go. Go, welcome. Good to see you. All the way from California. Chasing the blondes and brunettes. D. David, Phasian you are, okay? Does what it's told. Dave doesn't chase. Yeah, they come to him. Yeah. Not even back in the day. I can't even say back in the day for that. Kristen, you like my glasses? Thank you very much. Mark, how you doing? Hulk Hogan wishes he was me. Because he'd still be alive. Sorry. Sorry. He wishes he had this nice of a mustache. That's what I was getting at. The Bronson. Rainy Lester likes lotion on the skin. Yeah, I'll bet he does. And getting put in the corner. Scrappy, you got 2 bags of popcorn? All right. Well, you got about 15 minutes to finish that second one, so look what you started. Yeah. Hogan number 1. Go away. Well, with a name like Go Away, of course nobody's ever going to chase you. Someone walks up to you and says, "What's your name?" Go away. Well, okay, I'm sorry. And they just walk away from you. Of course, they're not going to chase you. Savage. Born a star. Oh my God. Why is he so old? Who? Who's old? You're still in your first bag? Yeah, we got about 14 minutes left. I'm gonna end this right around 2 hours. So I'm drinking coffee and watching my horse out the window, jumping up and down like a rodeo horse. It's a stallion. He's only 2 years old. Still acts like a big baby in the snow. That's cool. That's cool. It's a capybara. In the 60s. Mooka, no. You hate Macho Man Randy Savage? Okay. I don't hate anybody. Got fish on your nightstand from last night. Lester, that stuff's nasty, man. You can't be eating that. Scrappy, it's nice seeing you. Thanks for coming in. The principal's paid off. Yeah, but you still owe me interest. Ultimate Warrior and Hulk Hogan, or in Hogan. Okay, I don't know. Well, thank you, David, for sharing that with us. The word sequoia uses all 5 vowels. Always a laugh with you, my friend. You get me through some of my mornings. Well, Burke's good. I'm glad we did. I'm glad we did. Now I know your first name, Aaron. I'll probably forget it by tomorrow, but I do know it today, so. Are you going to dance tomorrow? I don't know, Lisa. Maybe I will. Depends on how fantastic I'm feeling. You need to go to the bank. All right, Lisa, you're going to take off. Yeah, we're about to the end here anyway, so. No WWF. Mooka. Hogan sucks. Thoughts on Pepsi? I like Pepsi. Why does he take fish to bed with him? He eats in his bed, I think. You drinking a Pepsi? You got money for Pepsi, but you can't pay me back, Mooka? Come on, man. Do better. I mentioned my brother a while back. Yeah, I had 2 brothers. Both of them have passed. It's a fact of life. It happened. So, drinking coffee from yesterday. You gotta go to the bank to pay. Oh, okay. You gotta get some ones, Lisa. Go away. You're gonna be back tomorrow. All right. Ian talking about fish. Lisa for the win. Gotta get some ones for the G string. And Lisa, he was talking every day. He tells us he's got whatever he had for dinner the night before sitting next to him the next morning. And he's going to eat it. If you had money, you'd give 50 memberships. Wow, Lisa, you're going to get 5s in the G string? All right. Damn. He wants advice on how to deal with death in the family. I don't know. It's a tough process, but it's something that everybody has to go through. And um, it's my one brother died suddenly, unexpected. He was 54 and was killed in a motorcycle wreck. And the other one had cancer, and it was expected, but not as soon as it happened. So that was kind of a shock, but we all knew it was coming. So you have to kind of prepare yourself for it a little bit when you can. When you can't, it makes it more difficult because you never get the chance to say goodbye. But so, and that's really about all I can say about it. I mean, it's just a fact of life that you have to deal with. Little Miss Rocks, the G string coming out. Yep. No railroad tracks. Everyone goes through different feelings. It's hard for everyone, and everyone goes through different emotions. It gets easier, and sometimes it doesn't. Yeah, and times there's times that you miss them, and you think about but with me, I always try to remember the positive things, and try to come up with a happy thought about that person and a good time that I had with them. So that's the best way to deal with it, I think. Five more likes and we'll hit the 60 mark. Everybody hit that button for me. I'd like to see 60 today. That'd be good. Lisa, you're taking off. All right, we'll see you later. Go get me some fives. I'll be back on that pole tomorrow. ACR is missing this. Anybody goes over to ACR, if anybody talks to ACR, let them know that Dave's starting a pole dance. ACR, he's got his pink elephant thong though. I don't know if I'll be able to compete. Yeah, I mean, I think that my brother passing, my dad was still alive, and I think that it accelerated his. He went into depression, and I think it accelerated his Alzheimer's, dementia. No cost at all to like and subscribe. Absolutely. ACR would be my MC. You make dumb videos, well, you make dumb comments too. Of course, I got a smoker's mustache. Why would you come on a live stream and say something like that? I mean, if you make videos, you understand how YouTube works. Why would you purposely come on when just an old guy just trying to have some fun on YouTube, and you gotta come in here and make a comment like that? What piece of dog doo-doo you are. Do you think I don't know what that is? You think I don't understand that? Yeah, because he makes dumbass videos. All right, I got some people on the train with me on the mama stuff. Yo, mama. Yeah, this guy's trying to have some fun. Just let me have some fun. Jeez. What'd you miss? Oh, just somebody came in and said something about my mustache. Go back to TikTok. That's where the little kids belong. YouTube's being taken over by us old folks. Boomers. We're going to start calling it Boomer Tube. Just a bunch of haters. Not a bunch, just one. Paul Sexton, how you doing? Welcome in. Good to see you. She burned his Pop-Tarts. I got a like from your other account. Thanks, Lester. Appreciate that. Sitting at 55 still. You want my glasses? All right. Paul Sexton for local mayor. Justified crash out. Yeah, it's always one more for you guys for some reason. I don't know why it shows one less. Dan is here. You just showed up. Welcome in, Dan. Good to see you. Tennessee TV. Hello, how are you? 57 now? Yep. It shows 56 for me. I don't know why. It always shows one less. I didn't see it go up another one though. Well, we definitely had some fun today. Did our 2-mile walk, did the 2-mile walk. Didn't break any records on the time, but did see a half a dozen deer along the trail all together, which was pretty cool. Got back, started having some fun, chatting. Had some interesting conversations. Y'all got to see me pose on my pole behind me. You got to see D. Luscious come out. So I appreciate everybody coming along today. I'm going to go ahead and end this here. Got a couple new people popped in real quick with some strange comments. Caitlin, hello, how are you? Never not tired. You look like Felix from Stray Kids. I've heard that before and I have no idea who that is. Caitlin, you subbed? Well, thank you very much. Going to go chase some girls. All right, Lester, you be careful out there. Natty boys, how you doing? Natty boys, I think I know what you're asking, and if that's what you're asking, kiss my ass, okay? Y'all take care of yourself. You have a fantastic day. Terrific Tom. You got a like from this account too. All right, thank you very much. Time to get to work. Yep, I got things to do, places to go. Got to get back to Ohio. I'll see you all in about 22 hours, all right? I'll be back at this again. Peace.